What's up, babes? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Christiana, and I am back with another video. Today's video is going to be a chit chat. Get ready with me, super chill. I'm going to be talking about some of the things that I learned as my first year as an influencer, and some of the things that you should know if you are thinking about becoming an influencer. I'm here to share my little bit of knowledge about the subject with you guys. So if you're interested in seeing how I got this look and talking a little bit about being an upcoming influencer, then just keep watching. Alright, y'all, so I am starting with my brows already filled in and my lids already primed. One of these days, I'm going to be a real influencer, a real YouTuber, and I'm going to fill my brows in on camera, but I feel like it's just so boring and it takes so long for no reason. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and move into the eyes. This is not really about what I'm doing makeup-wise anyway. It's more about just chit-chatting with y'all. So, yeah, let's do this. But I think I'm going to do like a bronzy brown. What else is new? That's all I ever do, but I kind of want to do like a bronzy brown look, so because I'm wearing brown today, so like something deep and rich and brown would be nice. So I think I'm gonna work out of this Morphe 350 Force of Nature, 3503, excuse me, Force of Nature. They got so many 350s. All right, so things I've learned being an influencer. I will say, let me just start a little bit about like my influencer journey and where I'm at. So I have been an influencer, air quotes, for a little under a year now. I would say like a real influencer for a little under a year. Like real influencer, I mean like I'm actually getting sponsorships. I'm actually earning money. I can consider it a form of revenue for me now. So let me start off with how I became an influencer, because I feel like some people don't even know, like, okay, I'm going to be an influencer. Where do I start? So, first thing I'm going to say is the second that you start acting like an influencer, you are one. So, if you want to become an influencer, literally just start acting like you're an influencer. Start sharing your pictures and tagging the companies in them. Start, sharing what you're doing throughout the day. Start sharing, make yourself appear interesting. I know that sounds weird, but like put yourself out there in a way where people want to know you and want to know what you're doing in your day-to-day life and want to dress like you or whatever, how their nails, like whatever your niche is gonna be. Put yourself out there in a way where people want to know what you have to say. And the second you start doing that, you are. So like for me, I just started getting dressed, going outside, and actually caring about my photo composition and my background, my lighting and stuff like that, and taking pictures and then tagging whatever company I was wearing in them. And through doing that, I took a picture and I had this idea. It's so funny. I had this idea of just a regular jean kind of a look. I had jeans on, I had a button up, I hung it off the shoulder, I tied in a knot in the front, and I just kind of styled it with some nude heels and a nude bag, and I tagged everybody that I was wearing in the picture in it, and it kind of blew up. So through that, I gained a quick following. That doesn't happen for everybody, to where you can like have a situation that kind of makes you get some followers, but that was my case. I had a picture, it blew up, and then I had another picture after that that blew up. Now keep in mind, my pictures tend to blow up because of my body shape, not because I'm doing anything so different. Like I am different, like don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna shortchange myself, honey. She worked for all of this, but my pictures tend to blow up because of my body type and the fact that people are not used to seeing my body type, especially not in a non-sexual manner. So yeah, pictures blew up, and then through that, companies started reaching out to me, and I just started being consistent with posting what I was wearing and all that, and it just kind of happened. So that would be my first advice to you, is to go ahead and start putting yourself out there and acting like an influencer. Start following accounts that are in realms that you want to be in. So if you want to be in fashion, then start following some fashion based accounts. If you want to do fitness, then start following some fitness based accounts. and start tagging those companies when you post something like on your story or something that it could relate to, and see if you can't get one of those pages to share you, and that'll also help you grow your following. So yeah, that is how I became an influencer, and through that I am now doing what I'm doing. Started my YouTube channel back in January. It has grown quite a bit throughout the 10 months I've been on YouTube, and I have not been consistent like I should be. I do not have a consistent upload schedule, which I am working on. So that is my next tip to you. Consistency is key, and for 2 reasons. 1, it is very easy for you to become irrelevant. People do not care about you, and that's the real gist of it. It is very easy for you to become irrelevant. So you have to put in work to keep yourself relevant. So definitely, I would say, like, if your platform that you're trying to monetize is Instagram, you need to upload on Instagram 2 to 3 times a week. If your platform is YouTube that you're trying to monetize, you need to be on YouTube once a week. Like, you need to be consistent and try to, I'm about to give some advice that I need to be taking, but try to have a consistent upload schedule, because then people know when to expect your videos. I only recently really learned about that trick, because I kind of felt like, I mean, like, who cares about an upload schedule? Like, people are going to watch your videos if they want to watch them whenever they come up, right? No. People get used to seeing your videos at a certain day or around a certain time, and so you wind up kind of attracting a demographic that can watch your videos at that time, meaning they're not at work, they don't have kids that they're trying to put to bed or cook dinner or whatever it is at the time that you're uploading. So you're attracting a demographic that can watch your videos at that time. By uploading on different days, you are now trying to draw in a new demographic that has a different set of free time. And I never thought about it in that way, so I'm actually working on consistently uploading every Sunday and every Wednesday is my goal. So this video should actually go up on Wednesday, hopefully the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. So if you're watching this, happy pre-turkey day. So yeah, definitely consistency is key. These algorithms will kick you out. They will kick you out, and nobody will see your content if you are not consistent. So if I can say take anything from this, please, please, please take away being consistent. I cannot stress that enough, because that is what's really going to grow you. Another thing that I learned being an influencer is to not work for free. I'm telling you, no matter how your following is, do not work for free. And I'm gonna tell you why, because there are exceptions to this. Now, if a company reaches out to you, and first of all, if a company reaches out to you and says DM us for a collaboration, don't even waste your time. They're about to offer you some coupon code for you to buy your own product, and then they want you to talk about it after you spent your coin helping make them money. Don't ever do that. If a company wants to work with you, the least they can do is send you the product for free. A lot of these companies bank on the fact that everybody and their mama wants to be an influencer now, and they will exploit you to get them sales. Do not fall for that stuff. If a company wants to work with you, they will give you the product for free at the very minimum. So let's say a company reaches out to you, right? And they're like, oh yeah, we want to do a collaboration with you. That company has seen something on your page, on your Instagram, on your YouTube, whatever, that looks like it could be monetary to them. It's all about $1. If they reach out to you, it is because they believe you can bring them some kind of revenue. If you are bringing them revenue, you deserve to share in that. It does not matter that you only have 2,000, 3,000, however many subscribers or followers. If they reached out to you, they believe that you can monetize the following that you have and reach an audience. Don't let them play you. Do not let them play you. And it doesn't have to be some crazy amount. Yes, when you're a smaller YouTuber, I'm a smaller YouTuber. You can't ask for the same amount of money that these big influencers ask for. These influencers make thousands upon thousands of dollars on a single collaboration. I am not making anything close to that. But it's all about the fact that you cannot allow your talents, your skills, the stuff you invest in, like your lighting, your apps, your camera, your whatever you're using, you cannot do all that. You're losing money if you don't make a return on your investment. And especially if you're monetized on YouTube in specific, you're not making any money off your YouTube videos and you're putting your time, you're putting equipment into it, like, yes, you should be doing it for fun and you should love it. But if you're going to work with a company and make a company money, oh, you need to factor in all that. They need to run you your money. So now I say there are exceptions to that, because if it is a brand that you want to build a relationship with, then you can make the, you know, the conscious decision to say, you know what, I don't really care about not getting paid. I just want to build a relationship with this brand. And that is 100% okay. I have done that on numerous occasions where I have worked, I've done collaborations and I've said, you know, oh, this video was sponsored by X, Y, and Z because they sent me the product for free, but no, they did not pay me for the video, but I did it for free in that aspect because I want to build a relationship with the company. But even if you do that, even if you're working for free and you want, because you want to build a relationship with the company, make sure you set the expectations that you eventually are going to want to be paid. Like, that you're not going to continue working for them for free, because these companies will use and abuse you. I've been through it. I've done a collaboration with the company. I expressed to them that I was interested, that we needed to discuss monetary compensation. They said because of my demographic having a large male percentage, that they wouldn't be able to do that, but we could explore it on the next collaboration if I was interested in doing another collaboration with them and it went well. And my collaboration did go well. My pieces that I showed actually sold out. They reached back out to me almost immediately wanting to do another collaboration. And when I said, okay, so we need to discuss monetary compensation, they never responded. They were just looking to use me. These companies are cheap and they will use you and use you and use you. And then when you start asking for what you're worth, then all of a sudden it's bye-bye birdie. And those companies means that they don't value what you do. Don't work for them. Don't do it. And if you are somebody who is shy, like I'm shy about asking for money or anything really, you don't know how to word it that you want to be paid. So a company reaches out to you and it's the first time, just mention to them, like, yes, I'm very excited and very interested in doing collaboration with your company. Would you like me to send over my rates? Or would you be interested in discussing monetary compensation? And that's how you open that door. Like, let them know that you're interested in it, but you do need to be paid. If it's a company that you worked with previously, or you're going to work with for free this time, but if they come back, you are going to want to be paid. Just mention to that, like, I would like to be able to discuss monetary compensation in the future, but I'm excited, but I'm willing to do this collaboration for strictly product. It's not a hard thing. These companies are not new to this. They are not shy to this. Do not feel like you are being some kind of rude or some kind of different person for asking for some payment. You deserve that. You are working for them. You are making them money. They would not be coming to you if you were not making them money. Get your coin, sis. All right, so I just went ahead and popped on some lashes real quick off camera. So my next bit of advice to you is make sure that you are doing this for the right reasons. And I know, like, everybody says, like, oh, make sure you do it because your heart's in it. Like, yeah, 100% you should be doing that. But also, number one, if you're doing this because you think that, like, you see the influencer lifestyle, you see all these influencers with designer bags and driving, nice cars or whatever, and you think, I want that. Like, their life is so glamorous. They're doing something that looks so much fun and they're earning all this money. I want that lifestyle. You are going to be seriously disappointed, honey, because that money is slow to start and slow to come. Now, some people get lucky, like a James Charles, and blow up immediately and see that kind of instant, like, fame and gratification or whatever. But for the most part, you're going to be on this influencer train for a few years before you start seeing that kind of lifestyle, if you even get to that point. Now, like, no shade to nobody. Like, I feel like we can all get to that point, but we don't all have the tools or the knowledge, the guidance or whatever to get to that point. So, yeah, if that's your goal, if that's the reason why you want to be an influencer, you should probably rethink it. Like, I love being an influencer because I love the people that I get to reach. I love the encouragement that I get from people. I love the fact that I give them encouragement, that I give them confidence. People tell me all the time, like, yo, I never show my legs, and you made me feel okay with showing my legs. Like, stuff like that That's what I do it for. I do it for that. Like, I do it because I'm also doing something I love and I'm able to make a living off of it. Like, yeah, like, let's not be stupid. Like, let's not pretend like we're just Mother Teresa out here in this thing. It's definitely a perk to be able to do what you love to do something fun, something that you enjoy, and be able to make some kind of profit off of it. That's everybody's dream. But if that is the only reason why you have this dream, you may want to consider that. Not to mention, people can tell. People can 100% tell when you're being phony. Like, when you are only doing it for the money, it comes off that way. No matter how good you are at lying, no matter how good you think you are at being deceptive, it will come out that you are only doing things for money. And it'll come out in the kind of, honestly, it'll come out in the kind of sponsorships you take. I'm gonna give y'all a scenario. I had a company that I did an Instagram collaboration with. And they did not pay me for it. This is when I like first started out. Like, that's probably one of my very first collaborations I ever got. And yeah, they didn't pay me for it. And then they turned around just recently, after seeing, you know, that I've kind of started to gain some traction on YouTube. And they wanted to work together. They wanted me to do a YouTube review. But I did not enjoy their product when I tried it. And it caused me pain. Like, their product caused me some pain. And I was not okay with recommending that to anybody ever again. And they offered me a pretty penny. But if I would have done that collaboration, it would have been obvious I was doing it just for the money. Because when you guys would have came back to me and were like, yo, I tried that and it did X, Y, and Z to me. Like, did you experience this? What the heck? People are no longer going to trust what you say. They're not going to trust what you recommend. And then your YouTube career is as good as over. If they can't, if your subscribers can't trust you, you might as well count yourself out. Because you're never going to gain any more traction. Your name, cancel culture is a real thing, whether you like it or not. People will cancel you if you start recommending some stuff that is harmful to people or some stuff that is crap. But if you were a person who was literally just in it to make as much money as you can, then you probably would have taken a collaboration like that. And then it would have been detrimental to your social media career. So make sure you're doing it for the right reasons, because just being genuine in whatever you do will 100% get you the longevity that you're looking for in an industry like this. And with that being said, people on the internet are mean. Like, that would be my another thing that I underestimated how mean people can be on the internet. So if you're going to be an influencer, make sure you got thick skin. And I'm not talking about like thick skin in the way you're thinking about it. I'm talking about the kind of thick skin to where you can hear the same terrible things about yourself over and over again and not internalize it. Because it is very hard to do. And I think people underestimate how much of a mental toll that can take on you. So like for me, I'm a small influencer. And the hate I get is, I feel like sometimes I feel like it's overwhelming and I haven't even begun to really take off in this influencer YouTuber like lifestyle. I know it's only going to get worse. And so you kind of get conditioned to deal with it. The longer that you're on social media, you just kind of get over it. But like, you also can't spend your time going back and forth with people. And that's another reason why I say make sure you have thick skin, to where you don't even feel the need to respond to everybody. Like, yeah, somebody's coming at you crazy and like they're really just coming for you, and you really, really just feel like you got to say something back. By all means, don't be a punk. Like, don't let anybody punk you. Like, if you got something to say it. But do not feel so inclined to consistently go back and forth with these people and try to plead your case or tell your side of the story or tell them that what they think about you is wrong and give them X, Y, and Z example. They don't care. They are not there to understand you. If you're on there talking about, you know, a clothing item and somebody's talking crap about your teeth, like, your teeth weren't even the focal point of the video. They're not there to understand you. They're just there to be mean. Like, some people are literally, like, I know it sounds crazy to regular people like you and I, but people really just get on the internet just to be mean. I have no idea where it comes from. I don't know what has happened to these people and who hurt these people, but people really get on the internet just to be mean. So if you are not somebody who can just let some things go you also might want to reconsider, because you're going to be exhausted trying to defend yourself and go back and forth. I had a girl tell me that I need to shut up about not wanting to be sexualized on the internet, because she's a curvy woman and she would never put herself out there like that. So if I'm putting myself out there, then I must want that kind of attention. And it took everything in me not to respond, and I didn't. But I'm like, so by me doing the same thing that other women of other shapes are doing, I must want attention from it. But with them, with their regular bodies, they're not seeking attention. But somehow I do the same exact thing, but because of the way that I'm built, I must be seeking attention. Like, it's so bizarre. And when you see stuff like that, like, you feel like, dude, are you stupid? And you want to come at them, but you'll be exhausted. People just want to be hateful. People just want to be mean, and people want to make you hate yourself. And that's really what it is. And I have no idea why somebody would ever want to do that. But having thick skin in this industry is real, because you're going to get it from all angles, especially the bigger you get. People also love to be contrarians. So if you are somebody that's well liked, they are going to seek a way to say, I don't know why you guys are so hyped about her. She's X, Y, and Z. Like, you know, people just really be preying on your downfall. Like, I know it sounds crazy, but T Grizzly was right. People really will prey on your downfall. So if you are not strong-minded, strong-willed, and got a thick skin, honey, you ain't gonna make it. And just to piggyback off of, you know, your interactions with people on the internet, period, if you are not a person who can think quickly and clearly before you speak, you definitely need to reconsider, because people will take what you say and run with it. So you always have to be super aware of your words and what you're about to say. Like, if you're an impulsive person and you can just kind of fly off the hinges, or if you get into a conversation like this and you just start going and going and going and going, and you really are not paying attention to the words that are leaving your mouth, be very careful, because you can say the wrong thing, offend the wrong person, and then all of a sudden, even if you didn't mean it that way, if you're somebody who's looking to, like, have relationships with brands and stuff, you get one of those bad labels put on you, like racist, homophobic, whatever, you can cancel Christmas, because they're not going to deal with you, because you can cost them money. So, you know, definitely you got to be very aware of yourself on the internet, period. And you also got to be very aware of what kind of image you're trying to have. If you are somebody who is, like, let's say your niche is going to be lifestyle, then 100% be unfiltered, like, or at least semi-filtered, like what is it? Like Dasani water, like filtered but not really filtered. Like, be real, but don't share everything, because people will use that against you. And if something in your lifestyle can reflect badly on the people that you're trying to work with, you're gonna have a hard time getting sponsorships. So be real, but only to a certain extent. Like, I know that sounds so shady, but it's the reality of putting yourself out there on the internet. You still want some degree of privacy, and people on the internet want you to share everything about yourself. And so you kind of have to find that balance between being open and also keeping some kind of personal life. So also, like I said, just be very aware of your interactions on the internet. And that goes for anybody, honestly. Like, even if you work a regular job, be aware of your interactions on the internet. Don't be on the internet saying racist stuff, because as we have seen, people will cause you to lose your job behind, you know, some stupid rhetoric. So in general, be careful about what you put on the internet, because it never goes away. But especially if you're trying to be an influencer, be very careful of what you put on the internet. And my final thing I would say to you guys is just make sure that you're having fun. If it ever becomes a point where this feels more stressful to you than it does fun, don't do it. Because if you wanted to stress, you could work a regular job. And that's just real. Like, everything comes with stress. But if it is feeling like a chore to you to get on camera, like, you guys know, I had a moment just a couple months ago where it was feeling like a chore to me to get on camera. But it's because I was overthinking it. I had my mind in so many different places. I was dealing with this situation with these creeps on my videos, and don't get me wrong, like the creeps are still there. They are not going anywhere. If anything, they're growing, but my support is growing. And I do want to say that before I get off this video, you guys have been amazing. Like, I have seen such an increase of support and women on my channel. Like, it reminded me of why I want to do this. Like, building a community with you guys is hands down the best feeling in the world. I kid you not. To have a group of people that you feel like are your friends on the internet and that look at you and are like, man, I love that outfit, but and you're like, girl, I got it from here. Like, it feels like you have a bunch of homegirls on the internet, and that is the reason why I did this. So if you are ever doing this and you don't feel that joy, then you really should reconsider it, because that is what this is about. It's about building bonds with people from all over the world. So that is super important. Just make sure you're having fun, because when you're having fun, it comes off more authentic. People enjoy watching you more, and that's all it is. It's entertainment. At the end of the day, you are there to be entertainment to people. So, especially if you're on YouTube, like, it's all about entertainment. So make sure that you're enjoying what you're doing, because if you're enjoying it, the other people are enjoying watching you. All right, y'all. So that is all I have for y'all today. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you are an upcoming influencer or looking to start being an influencer, I hope my tips and the things that I learned over this first year as an influencer has helped you. And if you have any tips as an influencer, leave them down below. I'm sure as I grow within this social media realm that I will have some more advice to give you. I will learn new things, and I will definitely share them with you, because if this is your dream, I want to help you make it come true, because I definitely don't feel like there's enough people on the internet helping, you know, younger or up and coming influencers really learn the ropes out here. So if I can share my wealth of knowledge with you guys, I will 100% do that. So, oh, and if anybody's interested, my hair is from Eunice, and I got it installed by Styles by Jaleesa here in Fayetteville, North Carolina. So I'll leave that information down below, as well as all the products I used. If you're interested in them, those will be down below in the description box as well. So go out there, have a great week, have a great Thanksgiving, be productive, enjoy some good food. Whatever you do on your Thanksgiving break, do that with love, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye.